Hello, 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 and welcome back to Creative Melody. I'm Anthony Frazer, and this is
Marlene Marvelous.
And do we have a video for you? It has been long awaited. We have gone over so much of the content from this album, and now we're finally diving in. So, without further ado, let's jump into Paris Hilton's first album, which is also self-titled Paris Hilton. Oh, Paris. Sorry, yeah, Paris. Here we go. Until I feel the vibrations. And the first song is Turn It Up. Y'all are gonna read me for filth.
The library is about to be open.
But I fucking love it. I'm so sorry, but it's just so nostalgic to like listen back to this. It's like just thinking about all the people who were releasing music at the time, like Lindsay Lohan, Britney Spears, fucking Jessica Simpson. Well, yeah, was she? Yeah, she was. She was releasing music. 2006. I think Christina was the year before, technically, so she was releasing music. Think about the Pussycat Dolls, and you know, you think about Brooke Hogan. Even that sounds very Brooke Hogan. She worked with the same producer, Scott Storch. Scott Storch was very big then. He was kind of like, you know, Ja Rule had Murder Inc., and then Scott Storch had like his label. Jonathan J.R. Rotman, like everybody was like really like Florida, right? This was very like an East Coast, Southern East Coast sound that was going on. There were definitely a lot of producers that kind of like battled for this. And, you know, it's so funny because I get very much the Ashley Tisdale vibe again, and the Brooke Hogan vibe. So it's just, it's nostalgic to me. So it's like really funny to hear this. And Lindsay Lohan and Hilary Duff. By the way, Hilary Duff's album during this time, so good. I loved it. What is it called? With Love? Oh, With Love. So good. So catchy. But anyway, I rate this a 9. I'm going to give this a 9. Definitely dancey. I loved it. This never got a music video, so yeah, we were just left with the song itself. But
Okay. You actually might be surprised by me, but I'm gonna give this a 9.
oh, period.
Yeah, no, I actually really liked it. I thought it was really cute. Yeah, I could see myself performing this.
Oh yeah,
Like
if I performing this.
if I could like give this a couple more listens, I'd probably get the words. I mean, and come up with something really cute. Come up with a look for this, because
Oh,
yeah,
I thought you were gonna come up with your own dance moves. I was about to say, go off, girl.
yeah,
Do it.
I'm gonna do my own choreography. You know,
It's about time.
It's about damn time.
But yeah, no, I actually enjoyed this. I enjoyed the song. I'm like, oh, okay, I didn't realize that there was this. Really like the production on this song. So this producer, was very popular back then.
Yeah, he actually worked on Blackout.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Yeah, Jonathan J.R. Rotman did Everybody for Britney Spears on
Got it.
Blackout. He worked on Brooke Hogan's entire album at the time, her first album. He worked on, I think, what's his name? Colby O'Donis.
Oh, okay.
He worked on his album. He worked on Lindsay Lohan's album. He worked on, literally Hilary Duff's album. The list goes on. Jonathan J.R. Rotman is just a big time producer from back in the day. And the second song is Fightin' Over Me, featuring Fat Joe and Jadakiss.
Yeah.
This is that past Hilton Scotch.
Every time I turn around the beat, every time fight over me, I'm hot to death and I'm so. All the boys, all the silly fight over me. Round the boys fighting over me. Every time I step out the house to me, maybe 'cause I'm so sexy. All the silly boys that wanna fight.
Up and passing the Hilton suite, still patiently waiting my. And I'ma take you to the X with them boys. Just place Kush G money for time at the Rock. I'm in that Kanye ride on that half-court line. And they block me. Yeah, ma, you with the realest house simply him. You just need me, we can keep me. And he ain't got no we ran, we'll never be the same. We OD. That boy Joe Cook and this nigga all mad.
Every time I turn around me, everyone fight over me. I'm hot to death and I'm so. All the boys, all the sick over me.
We in the whoever ain't two-stepping is really know the name of the game. So let go of it since the DJ announced them. And she got them long YSL shades, the ice. Might as well let me get her, I promise the song. Sore loser, but it's a little hood in her. I'm 40 from Austin, been her in the range, backseat. If money wanna try me, it's something on the don't feel haters. And if you feeling something, you still jaders.
Every time it's fighting over me, it's about the house they wanna fight. Maybe 'cause I'm hot to death, sexy. Always they wanna fight over me. Boys. If you wanna go abroad, welcome to Paris. Boys. All the boys on the sick over me. Round the boys fighting over me. Every time I step out the house for me. Maybe I'm so sexy. All the silly boys they wanna fight. Every time I turn over me. Maybe 'cause I'm hot to death and I'm so. All the boys, all the silly boys they wanna fight over me.
I remember hearing this song when I was younger when I first listened to the album, I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was a feature of Paris. I didn't know that it was Paris' song and then she had two features. I don't mind it. I just don't. It sounds very, and this is gonna sound weird, but it sounds very Scott Storch. Okay? Very Scott Storch. Very Miami, very Florida, very, like if you heard this album and then you heard fucking, what the hell is that kid's name? Always talking about what you got. Always talk about what you got. He was on Gaga's song. Colby O'Donis. Okay. Very Brooke Hogan. They worked with all them people, right? They were just like, everybody down there in Florida kind of like ran with the same crew. Jonathan J.R. Rotman, and he's on here as well. What I think is funny though is that the next song, do you see who it is?
Yeah.
Isn't that Gaga's producer?
Yeah.
That's weird, huh? And that was like the year before. This was like 2007, right? 2006, 2007, this album? 2006, yeah.
Oh, this is probably how she got introduced to him. To Fernando.
How Paris got introduced to him, or how
Gaga got introduced to him?
Oh, because didn't she do that song?
Yeah,
she
did the song, but also she met Paris.
Oh.
Yeah, they were friends.
Oh.
Or they are friends. I don't know what the relationship is now, but I remember I just remembered something, cuz I remember back in I think 2013, 2014, Gaga hung out with Lindsay Lohan and Kim Kardashian. So maybe they're not friends anymore, but well,
Why would she do that?
Listen, I don't get Gaga.
Lindsay Lohan and Kim Kardashian?
Because if I remember correctly, I thought Gaga had a whole like girls' night out and had like a sleepover with like, I remember Kim K was in it, and I remember I think Lindsay was a part of that too. But there was someone else that was there too. There was a fourth or fifth person.
Wait, didn't you say Mariah was a part of this too?
I thought so. I thought Mariah was a part of this too.
Mariah around Lindsay Lohan and I guess that makes sense. She loves Mean Girls.
I was like, why are you so obsessed with me?
Oh, that's right.
She loves Mean Girls.
Yeah.
But around Kim K. Would Mariah be around Kim K?
Nope.
I don't think so. Then?
But
Kim K then. I don't think so.
Yeah, probably not. But I don't know. I have to go back at it because I remember Gaga has hung out with Mariah. And she's also hung out with Lindsay and with...
But does she know her?
I don't know.
Die kenne ich nicht.
Stop.
Does she know her? We should phone Mariah right now. Do you know Lady Gaga?
Anyway, what was I going to say? But no, yeah, because I remember, Paris and Gaga were friends and have like worked together before. Like they've done shows together, and I know that they've DJ'd with each other, and I know Gaga wrote a song for Paris, and I believe it was supposed to be on what's that movie, Confessions of a Shopaholic?
Yes.
Yeah, it's supposed to be on that.
That is not correct.
And I know, I think Paris's version is used in the movie or the show, and Gaga's version is on the soundtrack.
Really?
Yeah, which I have.
Gaga's version's on the soundtrack, but Paris's version's in the movie?
Mm-hmm. If I remember
Didn't know
correctly.
that.
Yeah.
I started watching that movie actually last night because I haven't watched it in forever, and it was very triggering. And I was like, I am not a shopaholic.
Bruh.
But the shoe fits. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But are they Gucci? Yes. Anyway, no, I don't mind this song. I like it. I just don't know that it's necessarily Paris. You know, have you ever seen that image and it's like a bunch of rappers and then there's like Britney Spears in the middle and it's like the gay one around all of his cousins or me around all of my straight cousins? That's how this feels, you know?
Yeah, just you around any straight person, really.
Anyway, I don't know. It feels a little inauthentic.
Okay.
It feels a little. It's not a bad song, but it's not something that I would put on to listen to. Yeah. See, I like Fat Joe and I like Jadakiss. But do I like them with Paris?
No.
I don't know. I don't know how I feel.
Okay.
I'm gonna probably give this like a 7.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Probably give it a 7.
Interesting. All right, now I don't know where I'm going to put this, so you might need to help me with this. But
Away from me.
so, okay. I agree. I don't think this sounds like a Paris Hilton song to me. This does not sound like Paris Hilton herself. This is definitely like, it sounds more like someone else's track.
Mm-hmm.
And it just features her on it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like the writing. I don't like really her parts, per se. I don't really care for it.
Yeah, it's given minimum on her parts. Everybody else gave a lot, and she's just given like, yeah.
It's
Starch.
Yeah, but even like the writing of this chorus is not really the best, and it's very whatever. The writing on, I like the writing in Jadakiss and Fat Joe. I feel like that they're theirs is a little more decent. But I love the production of this, actually.
I do like the production. What's so crazy is that I feel like I've heard this in a movie or something.
It definitely sounds like it has been used in a movie before. It definitely sounds like it's a little like soundtracky almost in a sense. But I don't know. It's yeah, I like the production. I really like the production. That's what's getting me. I just don't really care for this writing. That's the problem. Writing itself is like a 3. But the production of the song to me is like a 9. So do I balance that out to like a 6 or a 6.5?
You would get the average or the mean.
I'm gonna go with
Or the median? The median.
yeah.
You would get the median. I'm over here trying to do a fucking box and whisker plot. Get the median mode. Anyway.
I'm just gonna say it's a 6.5. How about that?
Huh. Okay.
Yeah. It's not something I would like, would want to hear.
Ooh.
But I don't know, the production in this is really catchy, but I just can't get into these lyrics. I really can't. I don't care for it.
Okay. Well, we're so glad that you put your opinion on here. Yeah. If you guys do not agree, please go ahead and comment below and let us know what you think. No, seriously though, comment below and let us know what you think. Because we really would like other people's opinions on this. But yeah, that's it for this song. Let's get into the next one. It is track 3, Stars Are Blind, written by
Fernando
Garibay.
Yes. Well, we're still trying to figure out how to say his last name. Garibay? Yeah, Garibay. Yeah, Garibay.
Fernando Garibay.
Garibay.
Anywho, here we go. Takes me back.
Don't mind, just as I don't me like you do. But when I walk, things never get beyond this to inside. And I'm so blind. If you show me, I'll show you mine too. Got a heart and soul I can do. You're confident. No, if tomorrow one we really love, I know. If you show me real love, looking nice and naughty, and I can do. This moment is could get us crazy, even though I'll show you mine. Angel too, got a heart. Even though the stars and my guys are crazy.
All right, so let's give a little backstory. Take ourselves back to like 2006, 2007. This is when the album came out. Album was, to me, truly, it was iconic. I absolutely loved the album.
She's got a point. She's an icon. She's a legend. And she is the moment. Now, come on now.
The Stars Are Blind was the very first song that was released from it. A lot of people heard the song and gave tons of criticism. Said that her voice sucked, said that she couldn't sing, said all this shit. And honestly, I feel like she put forth a great effort.
What does it mean? What does it mean?
I didn't know what I was gonna hear from Paris Hilton as a singing voice, as like somebody who could sing. And truly, I mean, like even the song was meaningful. It had lyrics that were like written very specific.
Girl, you're thicker than a bowl of oatmeal.
It felt like she kind of like was, if she didn't write it, then she hand selected each of these songs because they kind of told a story that she could relate to. But yeah, no, I absolutely love Stars Are Blind. It's very nostalgic for me. I'm gonna give the song a 9.5. It's just very much that type of thing for me. Takes me back to my early YouTube days with Johnny Boy.
I mean, yeah, it's a good song. I don't know. I
didn't vibe.
It's fine. It's not something I would put on repeat. You know, I think it's a good song. I can't deny that. It is very catchy. It has that very, you know, feel good vibes, and it's something that you probably would like play when you're on a road trip. You know,
summertime on the beach.
Yeah, it's very much that. Very summer vibes. You know, very road trip vibes. Very beach vibes. I don't know. I just don't see myself listening to this song on repeat.
Okay.
You know, I don't see myself performing this. I don't know. It's fine. As far as for her vocals, and I do remember back in the day, a lot of people were giving her a lot of criticism about this song, and you know, her even releasing music. And listen, at the end of the day, it is what it is. You know, if she felt like she wanted to release music, and you know, for whatever intent that was, you know, she was like, hey, I'm gonna do this. And you know, obviously this kind of, you know, I think helped shape pop culture. I would say, you know, I think it definitely helped with, you know, creating buzz, not for her, and you know, for what she wanted to do.
I forgot Scott Storch was on this album. And then Fernando Garibay, who worked with Gaga.
On Born This Way, yeah.
J.R. Rotman, Dr. Luke.
Ooh! We are going to pretend we didn't hear that.
And Greg Wells. Okay.
I'll give this song an 8.
Okay. It's funny to see that it opened first week sales at 77,000 copies in 2006.
Yeah,
2006, which is not good sales wise. And next we have track 4,
I Want You.
Oh, no. Anyway, here we go.
Excuse me, you're on the dance floor. Think they're playing one of our you've been here alone on my mind, 'cause they're fine. What will it take to not play? I think you should know, and I won't let you go. Girl, to tell you I'll get right up in your face. I want you, and you leave it else you should know. The night's young and started, so don't feel an open heart. Give you everything you need. A dream if you were waking up. Give me a chance to dance. A plum red. I wanna, I want you, girl. 'Cause I can tell you what I want it like a face. Won't you like that in you? So before you go home, you're alone. I thought you. Looking like my head spin around and I wanna kiss. Like this, you know my head spin around and I wanna. What do you say? To make you say, oh yeah. I want you should know, and I won't let you go. Who likes to tell you what I want right up in your face? Won't you? I want you, so and you leave me alone. I want you.
Okay. It's giving some throwbacks. There's a sample.
Okay.
I hear the sample.
You know what's crazy?
What?
I hear a song that
Grease
performed by.
Grease is the word, is the word, is the word.
Oh my god, you know who also uses that sample?
Gaga?
No.
Who?
Meghan Trainor. No Excuses.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
No, she does not.
Yeah.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
I guess I can hear it. Now, why she didn't have to give them a sample or a credit is beyond me. Listen, you know, what sucks, though, is like, so I don't mind this song. It's really the sample that kills me on this. Okay, this one I'm gonna praise. I was not expecting the vocals that I was expecting, right? That's not being shady, friend. I'm really giving a compliment.
Okay.
Watch yourself.
Watch your mouth.
I'm saying, like, the ad-libs, the background vocals, like, everything that was added and all the extra, the stuff that was going on, like, I'm really happy with it. Like, I think that it did really, really well. I think that it complemented the rest of the song and the melody and the main vocals. That was all really good. What kind of set me apart, though, was the Grease sample. I was kind of like, I don't really know that I like this. It gives a very, like, 80s sound to it.
Okay.
But the movie was released in the 80s, right?
I don't know. Oh, Grease the
movie.
Oh, I didn't.
Isn't it an 80s movie?
1978.
Okay, 70s.
That's what I was hearing.
We're close enough. Okay, bitch. 78. Any closer, we'd be in the 80s. Anyway. It's just, okay. I was expecting more from the writers on this. I'm gonna be honest. Because it's Cara DeGardi, okay? Like, I feel like... I don't know, man. No, I don't know the rest of these bitches. But Barry Gibb, don't know her. Evan Bogart, Kid, don't. Songwriting work on Beyonce's single. Which one? Cara DeGardi. Cara DeGardi has, like... She's, like, one of the writers, you know? And then Jonathan J.R. Rotman. You know what's crazy about him? He loves to fucking sample a song. He really does. He never likes to make anything original. He loves to sample a song and run with it.
Why he look so cross-eyed?
Because his eyes are so close together. That's why. If he had a little bit more space and less forehead, it would be a decent amount of space. But it's like he's trying to pull off the Pauly D, but he's not cute enough to do so.
I literally was thinking the same thing.
Wait, he's from South Africa?
So if you're from Africa, why are you white? Oh my god, Karen, you can't just ask people why they're white.
Since when? What's so crazy is that, like, he dated Britney and Britney does not recognize that at all.
That's funny.
She's just like, no, man. South Africa to Jewish Israel immigrant parents? Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah. All right. Well, yeah, he did Everybody for... I'm gonna rate this. I'm gonna give it a 7.
Okay.
It's consistent with the last one.
Okay. I actually like this more.
Of course you do.
I do like this. I will say I actually do like the vocal production on this so much better. And I really like even the production on this, the music. And I actually like the lyrics on this, so I actually might give this a 10.
Okay.
I think my favorite lyric in this was, if you wake up next to me, you'll still be dreaming. I was like, that's really cute and clever. I like that. But yeah, I don't know. I think the writing in this is really good.
The writing's good. It's just not Cara good. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't know who that is.
I am shooketh.
Well, the fact that she wrote Heaven on Earth with Britney. Well, we could have done without that song. Anywho, yeah, so she's a songwriter. A little bit more of a songwriter than he is a producer or songwriter. She is one of the songwriters. Not a lot of number ones, but, you know, I'm sure there was one or two in there. All right. And the next song is Jealousy.
Track 5.
You were my best friend once knew you. You used to be right with me through jealousy, jealousy, but someone I was always happy when you were on the scars. Well, if I am, then what's so for your friend? You still never jealousy, jealousy, jealousy. What's best for you? So how did all the good between us turn so jealousy, jealousy, but so much jealousy, jealousy, but
So that song was written about Nicole Richie because of their breakup.
Lesbian rights. Hello, lesbians, lesbian.
As friends, and then Nicole came out with her song, which was called like Cauliflower or something like that, or like Flower Child or something. I don't know, I forget. But it was both of them were really good. I still listen to both of them to this day.
Gay.
Also, Cara DeGardi and Scott Storch on this album, writing and producing, amazing, especially on this song. I'm gonna give this one a 9 as well. I think it's beautifully written. I think it really depicts the story between the two of them. I love the production on this. It definitely takes me back. It is nostalgic. I can't wait to watch the music video, and it makes me want to go watch Simple Life right now.
Mm-hmm.
Season 5 to be exact. Because that's when they kind of had their out. But yeah. What do you think?
So, I'm going to give the song
A 10?
9.5.
Period.
Yeah. No, I actually really enjoyed it. I thought the production was really great. Lyrics were actually very deep.
Wow, that was so powerful.
You know, I didn't think I was actually going to get that. You know, this was...
eye-opening?
Yes, very eye-opening for me. And it also opened my hole.
Disgusting!
But... yeah, no, I think...
Disappointed.
I think, you know, this is actually a really great song. Really glad I got to listen to this.
I will say, for me, this song was very then and still is now painful to hear because it makes me think about what me and went through.
Mm-hmm.
It felt very much like it didn't matter if I was neglected or left to the side until I had enough and I was ready to leave.
Yeah.
And then I saw everything like come to the forefront, like, oh my God, please don't leave me. I don't know what I'm gonna do, and this and that. And then even coming out here a couple of years, being here 2010, 11, 12, 13, and still writing music and still helping and still this and that, and then being like, you know what, fuck all of this. I ain't making a fucking dime. I'm helping out people and artists and YouTubers who are doing fucking shit for me. Literally won't even utter my name, let alone pay me or acknowledge me through any of the things that I have done and helped them accomplish or did for them, and they literally just made it without me. So, I mean, truthfully, like, you know, I understand where the bittersweet part comes in. It was just it's very bittersweet. It's very, you know, you love somebody and you care about somebody because they're your friend and you want the best for them, but even though you've been hurt by them, you don't know how to drop them or, like, you know, let that piece of it go. You know, there's still hope that, you know, deep down inside they're still your friend and they care about you, and, you know, even after all the turmoil, that's at some point they've grown up and become the person that they are, you know, a better version of themselves. And the next song is Heartbeat.
Track 6.
This is a sample too.
I was lonely, I was so sad, didn't show it. Came like the sinking and I found you and live without. With you I feel the other way, I'm complete, that's all I need. Didn't know what I was missing, the sense of we've been kissed. Can feel the other half, it's so sweet.
That's what it is. Do you hear the sample though?
Is it Time After Time?
Well, I was thinking it could probably be Time After Time, but it was like, da, 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 da. I'm hearing Gwen Stefani.
1 hour later.
That was cute. Definitely hear the sample. What's the sample?
I believe it's Time After Time.
No way. No way. I want to see the receipts.
Yes. I don't mind this. I really like it.
Okay.
I really do. I like the writing in this. I think it's cute. She was giving like some like Gwen Stefani-esque vocals in this. So, which really kind of brought me back, which is why I was a bit confused as to where this sample was from. But yeah, it was kind of giving me, especially like around the chorus and the bridge. I mean, the chorus and the pre-chorus, it was giving me very Gwen Stefani. But yeah, no, I like it. I'm gonna give this an 8.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it an 8.
Okay. I don't know. Like, okay, I really like the writing in this. I really do. I really like the writing. The chorus is especially my favorite part.
Okay.
The production and the music is fine. It's not really anything special.
Oh my god, it's not funny.
The vocal production on this is very interesting. This is where I'm on the fence. Do I like it or do I not like it? Because on one hand, You could remix this song. It sounds, honestly, it sounds like such like a gay club song. You know what I mean? Like if you could take this, remix it, and like, I feel like you could really hear like a really nice remix, but like being played at like a gay bar or something, or a gay club. Like I really hear that. But I don't know. I'm gonna give this song a 9. I want to give it a 10. No, I'll give it a 9.5. How about that? I don't know. It's just, it's there for me, just not totally there for me.
Gotcha. All right. Well, that's good. The next song is Mr. Dr. Luke's Nothing in This World. Here we go.
Track 7.
So I'm gonna let you go ahead and speak first because I actually have some information on this that I would like to talk about, but go ahead.
Yeah, actually, I'm not mad at the song. I think it's actually really good. I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10.
Period.
I really do like the lyrics. I do like the production of the song. Her singing was cute, you know, so I'm not mad. You know, I'm not mad at, you know, the song. I thought it was pretty good. Again, I actually am now more interested in listening to the first album just to see where it goes and see what it's like, because yeah, I think it's I don't know, I think it's actually pretty good.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, so I have a theory on this.
A game theory.
And I was just trying to see if I could put this together. But anywho, there's only 2 writers on this song. One of them is also the producers. It is Lucas Gottwall and Solomon. So here's a little bit of history on this. Lucas Gottwall, Dr. Luke, did this song for Paris Hilton. This is the only song on the album that is done by Dr. Luke, right? Follow me. In the TV show for Simple Life, there is a no known artist that makes a swift appearance. Her name is Kesha. And she comes up in the episode with her mom, Phoebe, who is looking to be set up on a date, right? And to find a man. And so Paris and Nicole help find a man. But you really don't find out anything that like Kesha is into music or anything like that. And Kesha wound up becoming very big the following year. Okay, so I have a thought, and this is just an inkling, that Kesha actually wrote this song. Kesha was not credited for this song because she was not really an artist at the time. She was nobody. She wasn't known, right? And Dr. Luke took it under his wing and was like,
look, I'll do, you write some songs for me, we'll do your first album together and we'll call it a day, right?
We'll sign you to the label. So later on, then her stuff comes out and that's about it, right? She kind of gets a little bit of promotion from Simple Life. She goes ahead and gets this. Dr. Luke is able to go ahead and work with Paris Hilton, get a couple of, notches under his belt continuously, because I even think that this was in the beginning of Dr. Luke's career, when he started working. Actually, it says 1996 till present, years active. I don't know what the hell he did before 2004. Yeah, he didn't. 2004, his first couple of, I guess John Bon Jovi. Yeah, don't know him for that. I know him for Since You've Been Gone.
Well.
So, I also know him for things in like 2006 all the way till like now. Yeah, so I don't know, I just kind of have that thing that like Kesha was used for her songwriting abilities and put this together because I just really don't see Dr. Luke writing this. I know that he's good with coming up with some catchy songs, but I really feel like a lot of his success were when he worked with other songwriters and producers like Max Martin or Solomon or Yami, or Rami, or, you know, like there's a lot of other people. So I don't know. That's just the inkling that I have. Maybe it'll never come to light, but as for this song, Nothing in This World, this was the song, when I listened to the album, this was the hit for me. This should have been the lead single. This should have been the rollout. I'm glad that this was the third single right before the album got released because it really gained a lot of momentum for the album. But I really feel like if this would have came out first, it's kind of like, where could the album have gone? What other singles could have came out? I probably feel like Turn It Up would have still came out, but then Screwed probably would have been a good option. Stars Are Blind probably wouldn't have seen the daylight for me as a single. It probably would have still been on the album, but just not as a single choice. But yeah, so that's kind of a little bit of tea that I think I know. Might be true. I have no idea. I am just making an assumption.
Making speculation.
Speculation, I'm assuming.
Facts ain't defamation, and neither is speculation, girl. This is all opinion. Love you, mean, okay, bye.
And you know what happens when you assume. But yes. Anyway, great song. I can't wait to see the video because I can't wait to see this one's reaction. I am gonna grade this. What did I grade this?
I don't think you did.
I'm gonna grade this a 10. This out of all her songs, this is the hit. I know it's by Dr. Luke, but I'm sorry, this is the hit. This was the hit on the album. This is a 10 for me. Actually, no, I'll give it a 9.5. A 9.5. It's a 9.5 for me. Yes. All right. So, and the next song is Screwed.
Track 8.
Tell me that you do. Take my number. Hesitate me on December. Someone just to have a little perfect girl for you. Screwed. Here's a message. Hearts wide open to the lover in you. Hoping that tonight you're gonna turn nice and give me a little to you.
So, I'm gonna kick this off. It's a 10. I absolutely love it. This is one of my favorite songs from this album. This, Stars Are Blind, Jealousy, Nothing in This World. These are part of my favorites. Turn It Up. Like literally favorites. Another reason why I love Kara, because she's just an amazing writer, especially when it comes to this. I really feel like this song, though, was probably meant for either Kelly Osbourne or Ashley Simpson, and it was probably passed up, and then it was sent over to Paris Hilton, and I'm so glad that she got it, because it's definitely a hit. I'm just pissed that this was never a single. I'm so upset it was never a single, because it was so good. God, we missed out. But yes, yeah, I absolutely love it. This, literally, the second I heard this, I just thought about, like, myself in the car with Johnny Boy, Johanna, and, like, blasting this song. We would listen to this all the time. This album and Blackout were, like, our two albums to, like, always go to. And yeah, we would just be fucking shit up. We would be going to Dunkin' Donuts, getting our coffee coladas and our vanilla bean coladas, and then going to the nail salon and getting our nails and our eyebrows done, and then just having like the days, and then going to the mall. We'd go to the Chamonix Mall. We'd go down to fucking Roosevelt Mall. We'd just go shopping, buy a bunch of Britney and Paris perfume. Ha! Gay! Just, the days. I miss it. But yeah, how do you feel about this?
Okay, so it's a 2. No, I'm joking.
I would fucking stab you.
No, it's a 10. It's a 10. I love it.
Good.
And the thing is that I hate is the fact that as I'm listening to this, I'm literally envisioning a music video, a performance. I'm literally like, okay, I gotta learn the words to the song. Like, I want to perform this. This is a really good song. This is so cute. I love the lyrics. I love the production. I love how she's singing this. It's all so good. Yeah, it's really great. Oh, man. Honestly, I'm actually kind of sad that I didn't hear this before.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, and honestly, I'm really sad this hasn't been a single.
Same.
Like, really? I feel like...
Justice for Screwed. Okay, Paris, we want justice for Screwed.
Screwed was screwed.
Yeah, Screwed was screwed.
The fall fell.
What were we gonna say though? You're like, honestly.
No, that was it. I was just honestly like, it should have been a single. But I don't know. Yeah, I love this. This is a really great song. It's amazing.
Honestly, I'd love to go to a gay club and just turn this song on and see how many people would bop to it.
Oh
like, I just want to do like a, what do they call that? Like a public survey?
I mean, we could probably like just go to The Rock and just put that in the jukebox.
Oh, that's so true. We could.
Just put it in the jukebox and see how many people like freak out and dance to it or like sing to it.
Oh, I was gonna say there's a jukebox at Boycott too.
Oh, okay, yeah.
We can test a couple locations. There is a jukebox at Stacy's, but I won't go there no more. But anyway, that's beyond me. If you in Arizona, you know what we're talking about. If you're not in Arizona, you don't know what we're talking about. Anyway, the next track is track 9, Not Leaving Without You. So here we go.
Got my eye on you, boy. I got my eye on you, boy. There's no running away. I wanna get to know you. We can dance, we can dance, we can dance tonight. Hey, come on, just move your body. We can dance, because you're the one that I want. My number, 'cause my number's on that you're going. I just got you. Living without you. Living without you. Stop looking at the clock, 'cause you tick tock, tick tock. Wanna know things about you. I'm not leaving this. We can dance, dance, we can dance tonight. Your body, come on, just know what you got on your mind. I need to know that there is some. I need someone who's sweet for me, and when I'm not around, we can dance, we can dance tonight. Come on, just move your body and dance, we can dance tonight. The one that I like, my number's on the card. Just got it and I'm hoping I'm not. So 'cause baby, time's on my side.
Okay. I don't mind this song. I like it. It's decent. I will say though, I don't think it's single worthy. It's definitely more album filler.
Yeah.
To me.
Filler queen.
I'm probably gonna give this a 7.
Okay.
Yeah. The writing was good. The vocals were good. The production was great. It just, I don't know, it just doesn't seem like it really vibes as much with Screwed. I just don't know that this is also where I would have placed it on the track list. No?
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. How about you?
No, I agree. Is it a single? No. Is it bad? No. It's very interesting. You know, I do like it. I think it sounds very nice. The production's great. I like her vocals. I do like the lyrics a little bit. I feel like they're not as strong, but that's kind of where it takes me to be more of like filler. This just sounds like it's just fun and airy, and it just kind of like needs to fill in the album, which is not necessarily a bad thing, you know?
Right.
I think that's, you know, if you don't want to throw in all the hits into an album, you know, even though, again, that's never bad, and also too, but I just think that, like, it could at least help with keeping up the pace of the album. And I think for this, it's fine. Would I put it after Screwed? No. That's kind of a bit of a drop.
Okay.
But this is still a really good song. I'm just, like, very caught off guard. This is very, like, Madonna, like, Ray of Light kind of meets American Life.
Yes.
Like, it's very, like, the country version of Ray of Light. That's what this kind of gets me a little bit.
Yeah.
If I had to grade this... Oh, my God. What would I grade it? I'm going to give it a 9.5.
Okay.
I'm really not mad at this. I don't know. It's...
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It kind of was giving me a little bit of the Ray of Light, which is probably why I don't like it, because I really don't like Ray of Light.
Mm-hmm.
I don't mind the album, Ray of Light. I just don't like
that song.
That song. But I also don't like some of the production in Ray of Light. Like, every time Britney would be like, oh, this is my Ray of Light album, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, girl, please don't do that. Don't do that.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
At all.
Which is ironic because that was the first time Madonna ever won a Grammy.
Well, and the last? Probably. And that is why.
Madonna's reductive.
Look it up. All right, so here is track 10.
Oh, Turn You On.
Period.
Check your
So, do you want to go first?
Yeah, because I have questions for you.
Okay.
Now, first thing I have to point out, I'm not gonna lie, at first I was like, meh, whatever for the song, right? Meh.
Mm-hmm.
But then as it was going on, right, there was a lyric that kind of caught my attention. I was like, it pulled me in a little bit. I was like, okay. And then once I started to kind of focus on a little bit more of this, I went, wait a minute. She sounds like she's kind of maybe taking inspiration from someone. Someone close to her, someone that might be a friend of hers, someone that, you know, she ditched the president to go for a wedding for.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, it sounds like, you know, this is a Britney Spears song. And it also kind of sounds like, and then as I started to focus more, because like once I heard that or thought of that, then I got really more pulled into this, and I started to like hear like the vocals, and I'm like, is Britney in the backing track? Like, is that Britney doing backup vocals for Paris? Because it kind of sounds like it a little bit.
No, not Britney, but I can hear what sounds kind of like her. Let's see, backing vocals. Could be Cara DeGardi. Could be Nikki Harris.
Because, yeah, I don't know. To me, like, it definitely...
Pooh Bear did backing vocals? Really?
But yeah, I don't know. To me, like, it definitely sounds like Britney influenced. I feel like the way that she's singing this, like, and the stacking of the vocals sounds very Britney. Like, this to me sounds like... And I bet you might know if this was maybe handed over to Britney and she was like, nah, I'm good. But, like, I feel like this is very Britney-coded. This is a very Britney-coded song. And for that reason, I'm actually going to give this a 9.
Okay. So, I'll be honest. There are a lot of songs that were done for Britney Spears'... Okay, just a little one-off, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, a little quick detour. There are a lot of songs that Britney recorded between 2004 to 2007 that were kind of like unspoken for, right? There was an album called In the Zone that she did that she was just hot off of. She was on tour. She was writing a lot of songs while she was on tour. She came up with this idea about releasing an album called Original Doll. Original Doll got scrapped because she went to the radio station Kiss FM in LA and leaked one of the songs to Ryan Seacrest, listen to me. Lion because he's gay. No, I'm kidding. Ryan Seacrest. And yeah, so she leaked it, and then the label quickly was like, no, there's no album, we're pulling this shit, blah 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 blah, gotta go, right? They said bye 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 bye. Britney was pissed off because the label was trying to create this girl group called Pussycat Dolls, right? And there were supposed to be all these elements of Britney, like the dancer, the singer, the this, the that, the sexiness, right? There was supposed to be, and that's why Britney was coming out with this album called The Original Doll, right? Original Doll. Because that's what she is. She's the original doll. Fuck these Pussycat Dolls because they're just Pussycat Dolls. Anyway, so a lot of the songs from Britney that got scrapped went to the Pussycat Dolls, right? And we know this because When I Grow Up was also one of the songs that went to the Pussycat Dolls. And then Britney was supposed to be in the music video and then she got that cut, right? So that all happened, right? There's a lot of songs also that happened after the original doll into what is now Blackout. Of what we got from Blackout. And when I say that there are scrap songs from Blackout, I mean, bitch, there are fucking anthologies for Blackout, okay? If normally Britney does anywhere between 60 to 90 songs per album, I would say Blackout and Glory probably had the most amount of songs that were written and, you know, she had done tracks for, and then we're like, kind of like, okay, where do we pick our 10 or 20 or 15, right? And Britney usually picks about 20 songs. She picks anywhere between 18 to 20. And she'll release them. And then, like, you know, Japan will get one. Singapore will get one. UK will get one. Australia will get one. Each of them will get a bonus track, right?
Yeah.
Each of them will get something. Blackout's the only album that didn't give any of those. Target was the only album that got an exclusive, and it was Out of This World. That is it. There were no other tracks that were leaked or whatever. I mean, there were a shit ton that were leaked. It was the number one. I still think it's the biggest leaked album to date. Blackout. Or what was supposed to be Blackout, right? Yeah. And then, if a lot of people don't know, it was also supposed to be a 2-disc album. It was going to be called Wolf Eyes and Black Dice before it was turned into Blackout because of everything that was kind of happening. And then we never got that 2-disc album. We only got one album, which, great, whatever. But there's a lot of songs that were kind of left on the cutting room floor. I say all this to say Jonathan J.R. Rotman worked on this song. I'd say this to also say, since Britney was working on material that ended up on Blackout between 2004 to 2007, it's likely that something of this came about for Britney and then was landed into Paris's hands. Also, looking at the track of who wrote it, I'm like, maybe not, because none of these writers look like writers that have written with Britney before.
Okay.
Maybe Scott Storch. I don't know. But I do know that there were some songs that Scott had and Jonathan J.R. Rotman had that never got to Britney because they were kind of like barricaded, blocked off, by Brooke Hogan. Oh. Brooke actually has a song that a lot of people don't know. Rough Me Up. Rough Me Up. If you listen to the song, it sounds almost identical. The beat, 100%. But the melody also almost sounds 100% identical to Womanizer. Which is so weird that it sounds so close to Womanizer. I mean, literally. But yes, okay, so this was Scott Storch. This was, Jonathan J.R. Rotman time as well. Like, they worked on both Brooke's first album and her second album. And yes, so needless to say, this song could very well have been one that was pitched to Britney. And Britney said absolutely not. The vocals on this are giving Blackout. They're giving Hot as Ice.
Ooh, okay.
They're giving Hot as Ice. Yeah, I was going to say they're giving Ooh Ooh Baby, but no, they're giving Hot as Ice. They're definitely giving Hot as Ice. Yeah. So I get what you're saying. As for grading this song, though, I am probably going to give it... I think she did really well on this. I really feel like the vocals are kind of testing her waters, if that's saying anything in a nice way. I'm not trying to be mean about it, but Paris isn't like the vocalist, you know what I'm saying, right? Britney's not the vocalist that y'all know of. But I don't know, I just feel like for Paris, like this is a little different. Like vocally, I feel like this may have been a bit challenging to kind of like keep in this this structure and this cadence and stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna give it an 8.5.
Okay.
I'm gonna give it an 8.5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think I said a 9.
Yeah.
I'm saying, and honestly, when you played the remix in the car, and I was like, oh wait, the remix is actually really cute.
The remix?
Yeah. You were playing...
Turn You On?
Yeah. You were playing...
Yeah.
You were playing the remix in the car, and I was like, wait, this is actually really cute. And honestly, I feel like had the original song been more like that, I feel like I would have liked it a lot more.
Yeah.
But, I mean, irregardless, it's a really good song.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, I agree. Well, with that being said, we are moving on to the last track. It is called Do You Think I'm Sexy? And yes, it is a cover. Of who? Mr. Rod Stewart. Here we go.
Track 11.
Come on, sugar, you know.
So, I love the original version of this. I love it a lot. Do I like her version more? No. But I don't mind her version. I feel like it's cute, it's playful. It kind of gives me like that like Marilyn Monroe-esque vibe to it, you know? Like it gives it just like this a bit more like characteristic. But I really feel like, you know, the song just sits better with Rod Stewart. But again, I'm not gonna hate and say that I hate the song because I do love the song. And I like what Paris did to it, but if I'm just grading on her, obviously, because it's just on her album, I'm going to give the song a 9, right?
Okay.
If I'm going to compare it to Rod Stewart, it's probably going to be like, you know, it'll probably be right under, because I mean, I don't know that I'd give his a 10, but I'd probably give it like a 9, 9.5, and then her like an 8, 8.5, you know?
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, it's cute. I like it. And I kind of like how she kind of like did a full cover of a song on here. I really feel like that was kind of necessary because a lot of artists, especially Britney, they did like a cover track on their album, especially when they first started out their first few albums, they did cover songs. So I really feel like that was kind of like paying homage to that time of like what happened with artists on labels.
Yeah.
So, how do you feel about this though?
No, I do like this. I think I'm gonna give this song a 9.5.
Okay.
And I'm sure my mom would kill me if I said that if I didn't know the song or if I didn't like the song, because she's a giant fan of Rod Stewart. So, I mean, they literally went to go to Vegas. Then again, I can't say that, you know, they went to go see it without me because, I mean, they did invite me, but it's like, I couldn't go anyway, but...
Right.
But yeah, no, I do like the song, you know? Both her version and Rod Stewart's version. I don't want to compare her version to Rod Stewart just because I feel like they are their own thing. Obviously, Rod Stewart is, like, the creator of the song, so it's like, how do you compare? But at the same time, I'm like, I don't think that hers is bad by any means. You know, I agree. To me, it's that very like Marilyn Monroe-esque kind of vibe with the song. And I mean, I think she did a good job. I think, you know, she was very playful with it. She made it her own thing, you know, without kind of like disrespecting the original, you know?
Yeah.
So, I don't know. It's nice. Yeah, I don't know. I like the production of this, and I really like her vocals on this. I thought it was really good, so...
Yeah. What about an overall for the album? Now that we've kind of seen everything, heard everything, what do we feel overall for the album? I am probably going to say that I would rate the album probably like an 8 overall. And for her first album, I feel like that's really good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also going to go ahead and say that I feel very nostalgic when I listen to this album. It's the nostalgia for me. It just brings me back to a place in time, and I feel like I need to get out my Paris Hilton for Men perfume, my Air, and just like literally spray myself down and walk through the mall and go shopping. And...
with your Juicy Couture.
Well, I wasn't wearing Juicy Couture. I was wearing Hollister at the time.
Gay.
Yes, with my thong flip-flops. I hated life.
With your thong showing out?
No, I didn't wear a thong. Anyway, I do like a lot of the album too. I do feel like a lot of the album just really vibes well with Paris. Again, like my standout songs on here are just the best songs, I feel like Turn It Up, Stars Are Blind, Jealousy, Nothing in This World, Screwed. Yeah, I feel like they're kind of like my favorites, and yeah, I don't know. Yeah, but anyway, how do you feel? What do you think?
Okay. I said this earlier, and truthfully, I really do feel like the singles or the songs that were pushed out to be singles and to be like the forefront of this album did not do this album justice. Again, I understand and I already know that a lot of people love Stars Are Blind, and that's fine. That's fine. If you love it, you love it. That's fine. I'm good for you that you love it and that, you know, it became a single that was iconic for a lot of people. That's great. I feel like there are other songs off this album that are better and that really could have helped this album, you know, and her. Why they weren't, or for whatever reason, you know, maybe that was something that Paris was just like, I really, at the time, just didn't really take her music career that serious, you know. But I don't know. I also don't really see Paris being like, you know, whatever about it. I feel like she's very serious and very business, you know, so I feel like she took this as serious as she wanted to, especially at the time, you know, with this in the beginning. I don't think that she was trying to be half-ass in any of this. The album is a little chaotic. It's a little all over the place in terms of the sound and the production. I don't think there are some songs that are a little in comparison to others. I feel like some songs you get better vocal production or music production. Sometimes it's both, sometimes it's one or the other. And I don't know, but at the same time, I'm like, it's Paris Hilton, so I'm like, did we really think that she was going to be this, like, big, you know, singer or, like, musician? Not necessarily, no. You know, to me, I think that this is just someone who really loves music, because she's also a DJ. You know, I think she does have an ear. Yeah, she has an ear for sound. But then again, I also don't really know much about her in the sense of like, how did her life begin? And, you know, where did she start? And I mean, like, we all know where she came from. She came from money, but it's like, I feel like, you know, did she really go to school for like music and stuff and all that? Like, where did she kind of begin for like the journey of music, you know? I mean, clearly she had to start somewhere since, again, she's a DJ. But yeah, I mean, I'm not really mad at this album. I think it's a pretty good album, especially for someone's first album. You know, I think it is really good. I can see the appeal for it. I can see, especially like at the time when it was released, I feel like this definitely helped shape the time for when it was released. But yeah, I think it's good. My favorite track, I'm gonna have to say, is probably Screwed. I think that's my favorite song off the album. My least favorite is gonna have to be Fightin' Over You, or what's the song? Fightin' Over Me. Yeah.
Fightin' Over Me?
Yeah, I feel like that's probably gonna have to be my least favorite. Because I feel like the production, while I love the production in that, and I feel like that's a strong production, I feel like it doesn't sound like Paris Hilton. It sounds like someone else's song, and I feel like Paris is featuring on that. You know, but I don't know, like, and then in comparison to the rest of the album, I'm like,
yeah, honestly, I'm probably gonna say that my least favorite song, okay, so my favorite song on here is probably gonna be, I don't know, it's so hard. Okay, it's either gonna be Screwed or Nothing in This World, and I'm thinking,
wait, that's your favorite or least
my
favorite?
favorite.
Oh, okay.
My favorite.
Okay.
Don't get stabbed. Okay, probably I don't know, y'all. They're really close, tightly running for first place, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna go with Screwed. Okay. I'm gonna go with Screwed.
So we both agree, like, we both like Screwed. That's the best song off the album. Okay.
Yes, and I kind of wish that this sound should have went throughout the entire album with having, like, I feel like if we would have had, like, 2 or 3 more tracks that were like this, that were a little bit more cohesive, we could have took off Fighting Over Me, we could have took off I Want You, we could have took off Not Leaving Without You, and we could have took off Turn You On. I don't know. Or maybe we could have just had an extra song. But my least favorite is probably going to be Not Leaving Without You.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to probably say that. I just feel like that one of all of them are probably my least But with that being said, we're going to go ahead and end the video here. Please be sure to continue to watch our channel for more Paris Hilton content. We're about to go over her second album, Infinite Icon. And yes, we have a bunch of stuff to go through. So be sure to like, comment, and subscribe and hit that notification button for all future videos. We will see you in the future. Bye for now.
Bye!
Until I feel the vibrations.
Hey guys, what are you doing? The video's over, but there's plenty more to go through. Scroll below.
Right there.